Well, the Republicans are pretty put out with you, as you know, in the House. 17 House Republicans have asked the Minority Leader, Kevin McCarthy, to ban you from the Republican conference. And that would mean that you cannot sit on the Armed Services Committee in the House. This is a huge step. Can you remember when that's ever been done before, at least in your lifetime?
If the Republican Party becomes a party that continues to impose penalties on those of us who have stood for the truth, then it will not be a party that can lead into the future, and it won't deserve to lead into the future.
Well, why would you stay in that party?
I am not ready to cede the Republican Party, and I'm not ready to cede it to the voices of extremism, to the voices of anti-Semitism and the voices of racism, and there certainly are some in our party. I'm going to fight for this party. I believe in it. I'm conservative. I believe in limited government and a strong national defense and low taxes, and I'm not going to cede my party to insurrection.
Do you want the Republicans to take over Congress?
I want the Republicans to be in a position where our party stands for substance and stands for policy. I want the right Republicans to take over.
The huge vast majority of the Republican Party is with Trump, believes Joe Biden was not legitimately elected. If the Republicans win again, it will be those ideas that will control Congress. And do you want that?
I think that the vast majority of Republicans want what's right for this country. It is absolutely the case right now that we have elected officials who are not operating in a way that furthers their obligations and their duty. The Democrats' policies are dangerous for this country. I think it's important to be clear. I am not an advocate of the policies of President Biden for the most part. They're very dangerous policies. But what my party is doing right now, in too many cases, is coddling and enabling a man who does not believe in the rule of law and does not believe in the Constitution. And that is a fundamental recipe to unravel the system.
I just have one more question on this. It's about McCarthy, Kevin McCarthy. If the Republicans take over the Congress, he'll be Speaker. And you're fighting to become a Republican. You would contribute to him becoming the Speaker, and you have said he shouldn't become the Speaker.
Right, he shouldn't become the Speaker.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
look, the bare minimum qualification for being Speaker is a recognition and an understanding of your constitutional obligation. When you're the Speaker, you're the second in line to the presidency, and he's failed the test, so he should not be the Speaker.